This is question 3 on the foundation calculator paper. Okay, so there's this big bubble here, this cloud of numbers, and they said from the numbers in the cloud, write down a square number. So I need to identify a square number. You need to make sure you understand what the square numbers are. The square numbers are numbers you get when you multiply two same numbers. So going through this, I could spot that 4 is a square number because 2 times 2 is 4, or 2 squared is 4. So 4 is a square number. Okay, remember, it's when you times it by itself, not times it by 2. So 3 squared, that means 3 times 3, and 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, so that's how you identify the square number. You should know the first 10 square numbers. Part B, write down a multiple of 7. Now multiples of 7 are numbers in the 7 times tables. So that's like 7, 14, 21, and so on. And just there I could see that 21 is in there, 21 is in the 7 times table. So 7's a multiple, 21's a multiple of 7. And then part C says write down a factor of 30. Now a factor of a number is all the numbers, or the factors of a number are all the numbers that could go into it. So factors of 30 are 30 and 1. So I'm going to just put that there. I'm going to put them down in pairs, and that's a good way to do this. Now you don't need to write out the factors. You could just look at those and think about all the numbers that could go into 30. But I'm going to write them down here nonetheless. So 1 and 30 go into 30, and 1 times 30 is 30. 2 and 15 are another pair of factors, and 2 times 15 is 30. 3 and 10 are another pair of factors. 3 times 10 is 30. And 5 and 6 are another pair of factors of 30. 5 times 6 is 30. So I went through that by finding all the factor pairs. But you don't need to do that. You should just be able to check by thinking about each one of those and whether they can go into 30 and don't leave a remainder. And in fact, there's more than one factors of 30. 10 is in there, and so is 15. And it says write down a factor, so I can only need to write down one of them. I'm going to put 10. Okay, now that's a pretty straightforward question, a really popular type question. Make sure you understand it, make sure you could do it and get full marks in it.